maybe for now, what I'd love to do is I think I'll just go in order of who I worked with and, logistically around the time. Alex, I think you were in, we started maybe a year after started with Avery. And we started, I think, around the beginning of junior year. Does that sound about right to you? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It has been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you remember about our work together and kind of where you were with college and all of that at that point?
Yeah, I think I just remember starting like pretty early with like stuff that wasn't that much related to college. That was more like kind of just like kind of like understanding myself better, I guess. Just like exploring
Yeah.
yeah, just like building up your person and like
Yeah.
understanding yourself better, which I kind of liked a lot because I never really thought about that before.
Yeah. That was a
And
really cool
yeah, and
process.
I wasn't really um like I feel like I'm like every like two, I don't know, on top of my college stuff until like you came in.
Right. Right.
um
It's hard to know how to think about it,
yeah,
on your own. Yeah.
yeah, but I think overall the process I kind of enjoyed it because like writing the different personal essays, I guess, for different colleges, and then I
Right.
think I forgot to call it, but like the one you use for every school, I thought that was like
Yeah.
it's pretty interesting for me because I kind of liked answering questions that were asking, and I thought
Yeah.
like throughout the process it helped me like just give me confidence, kind of just answer like write essays that are just like from myself, that came from me.
Yeah.
So I thought yeah, so I thought that was very useful. And yeah.
Yeah, and so a lot of the work we did, since we weren't just doing, like, Avery and I just did applications together, but you and I got to work on a project,
Right.
and a couple of different cool projects. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what that was like?
Yeah, I think the one I remember most, I think it was something inspired by the Humans of New York, which was
Yes.
something, yeah, and then I think that really helped me a lot actually. Just to
Yeah.
get me, it was basically Humans of New York. So I went around and interviewed kind of my classmates, people I knew, or people I didn't knew, and then that kind of just kind of like made me a more like very more open person overall in general. And
That was a
then
big piece of our work, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, so
and
Humans of New York, just so in case anyone doesn't know here or listening later to our call, it's is this photographer Brandon Stanton in New York who lost his job, I think like 10, 12 years ago, and didn't know what to do. So started just walking around the streets of New York and taking pictures of whoever he saw, the Wall Street banker or the homeless person or the mom or anyone, and then he started asking lots of really cool questions, and it's become sort of a phenomenon. And now there's, that he's traveled all over the world, and it's not just New York, and now there's little pockets of, Seattle, Humans of Seattle or Humans of whatever, and yours was Humans of Weston,
right,
right?
yeah,
That
yeah,
was
and
so
I
cool.
believe that's what I wrote about in like my common essay, or the yeah, the one that like
Yes, I
yes,
remember that
yeah,
so vividly,
yeah.
and
So that
and
was, I think
putting,
that was a
yeah.
overall really good experience because yeah, I think it just helped me like besides like using that as like material for like college, I think it just helped me through a lot because I think
Yeah.
like I was super shy back then, and
Yeah,
then
you were. Yep.
I needed like a bit of a push from you.
I
So
remember
yeah,
we would spend so many conversations saying, like, okay, how can we help you get the confidence and the courage to go talk to strangers in your school and ask for interviews? That was a
right,
big piece of what we did. And that was
right.
super challenging, but you did it. And then by the end of the year, didn't you get a standing ovation for putting this montage together?
Yeah, maybe.
I think you
Okay,
told
I
me
think I
that, something
maybe
like that.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's really cool. And now tell us where you're at and what year you're in.
Yeah, so right now I'm a third year at Northeastern.
Wow,
But my plan is to graduate in 5 years because of like the co-op program Northeastern have. So
very cool.
which is basically you're going to be interning for like a whole year. So it's yeah, so it's like yeah, so it's
Is
basically you
that,
have 4 years in school but graduate with
yeah,
like a year of experience, which is pretty
experience?
nice.
And when is your co-op? Is that this coming year
Yeah,
or?
so I actually got
Yeah.
one for this fall. which is pretty
Fantastic.
exciting. So I've been in school for like, over a year straight. I took summer classes last year and I was like, all right, I
Oh,
need a
okay.
break. So,
You need a break. Yes.
but
Okay,
yeah, I
great.
landed a pretty nice co-op for myself,
Where
which
is it?
is, it's at Genentech. The
Okay.
company's
Yep.
at California. They're a biotechnology company, but I'll be
Very
doing
cool.
UX and graphic design for them.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's pretty
Yeah.
exciting. Yeah. So yeah, also my major is computer science and graphic
Okay.
design. So
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we did a lot around design and design thinking, and you
mhm.
got to
Right,
do
right, exactly.
an
Yeah.
internship at your dad's company doing some design there. And that was also a big piece of what we did is developing the design thinking and
Hmm.
the design component itself. We spent
Right.
a lot of time with that. Yeah. And that produced some beautiful essays in our work together.
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
This might be more fitted for like the college experience stuff
Yeah.
or later, but
Yeah.
like it actually took me a while to like settle down on design. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Great. I'd love to circle back to that
Yeah.
piece. That's going to be really interesting. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.